The day closes over the Giza Plateau, casting long shadows across the ancient sands. The sun begins its slow descent, painting the sky with hues of gold and amber. The sky becomes a canvas of orange, rose, and violet, bathing the desert in a warm, honeyed glow. The colors blend seamlessly, creating a masterpiece that only nature can craft. The air cools, and the sand dunes ripple like waves, their crests catching the last rays of light. Each grain of sand seems to shimmer, reflecting the day's final light. The world seems to pause, the usual bustle fading into a respectful hush. It's a moment of tranquility, where time itself seems to stand still. The harshness of the desert softens, and the ancient land settles under a blanket of stars. The transition from day to night is seamless, almost magical. The light is gentle, wrapping the landscape in a serene luminescence. It feels as if the desert itself is sighing in relief. Colors deepen, the sky shifting from blue to fiery orange and red at the horizon. The transformation is breathtaking, a daily miracle. As the sun sinks, the world is cast in silhouette, and modern Cairo blurs into the dusk. The ancient and the modern coexist in this fleeting moment. The ancient monuments reclaim the stage, standing unmoved by the passage of time. Their silent vigil continues, as it has for millennia. This sunset is not just an end, but the beginning of a nightly vigil by the silent stone giants. They stand guard, watching over the desert. Here, the desert's farewell to the day is a timeless, awe-inspiring spectacle. It's a reminder of the enduring beauty and mystery of this ancient land. And there they are, the Great Pyramids of Giza, standing as timeless sentinels on the edge of the desert. Rising from the sands, they glow as the sun's golden light washes over their immense stone blocks, each one placed with astonishing precision thousands of years ago. The Great Pyramid of Khufu stands with silent power, its scale almost beyond comprehension. It's a monument that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires and still endures. For a moment it seems to shimmer as it once did, reflecting the sunset in a dazzling display that hints at its ancient glory. Beside it, the Pyramid of Khafre appears taller from some angles, crowned by original casing stones catching the last rays. These stones are a rare glimpse into how the pyramids once gleamed in the sun. The smallest, Menkaure, radiates a deep reddish glow, completing the harmonious trio. Its warm colors add a final note to the visual symphony of sunset. At sunset, the pyramids become more than stone. They are monuments to the sun itself, their silhouettes etched against the sky in a moment of pure drama. Shadows stretch from their bases, changing the landscape as the sun completes its journey. The desert itself seems to shift and breathe with the fading light. The pyramids become dynamic, their presence felt for miles. Even from afar, they command the horizon, drawing the eye and the imagination. They anchor the desert to the sky, their golden peaks the last to bid farewell to the day, as if holding on to the sun's warmth for just a moment longer. In this light, the pyramids are not just tombs, but living symbols of a civilization's soul, echoes of ancient dreams still shining in the golden dusk. Lying before the pyramids is the Great Sphinx, a creature of myth and mystery. As the sun sets, its face is half-lit, half-shadowed, deepening its enigmatic expression. For millennia, it has watched the horizon, enduring the rise and fall of empires. The Sphinx feels alive, a guardian spirit of the plateau. The fading light softens its scars, hinting at its once bright colors. Its lion's body speaks of strength, its human face of wisdom. The Sphinx listens to the wind and the stars, keeper of riddles and ancient secrets. As darkness falls, it becomes a colossal silhouette, both comforting and intimidating. While the pyramids point to the heavens, the Sphinx bridges earth and sky. Its silent vigil continues, the heart of Giza an anchor of its myths. Across the golden sands, silhouettes emerge against the fading light, painting a timeless scene that has played out for centuries. The desert, vast and silent, becomes a living canvas as the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows that stretch across the dunes. A train of camels moves gracefully along a distant dune, their steady pace matching the evening's calm. Each step stirs the ancient sands, echoing the journeys of countless travelers who crossed these lands long before us, guided by the same setting sun. Palm trees cluster in oases, their fronds rustling in the gentle breeze, a promise of life in the heart of the desert. These green sanctuaries have offered shade and hope to wanderers for millennia, standing as silent witnesses to the passage of time. At sunset, they appear as elegant ink drawings, softening the grandeur of the pyramids. The interplay of light and shadow transforms the landscape into a living tapestry, where every silhouette tells a story. If you look closely, you might imagine ancient priests in white linen, standing quietly on the plateau, watching the sky for the first stars. Their eyes, filled with wonder, searched for signs and omens in the heavens above. These astronomers saw the night sky as a sacred book, filled with divine messages and cosmic rhythms. Each constellation, each star, was a symbol, a guide for rituals and the mysteries of life and death. The patterns above dictated their rituals and the layout of their temples, aligning their world with the cosmos. The pyramids themselves stand as monuments to this celestial harmony, their stones echoing the order of the stars. In this twilight, the gap between their time and ours feels thin, as if their spirits linger in eternal watch. The air shimmers with memory, and the ancient observers seem just a breath away. The desert at dusk is alive with echoes of the past and the promise of night, inviting us to listen closely and imagine the stories carried on the wind. Why here? Many believe the answer lies in the stars. The pyramids mirror Orion's belt, connecting the pharaohs to Osiris and the afterlife. The shafts inside the Great Pyramid point to key stars, guiding the soul's journey. The Sphinx, too, aligns with the sun on equinoxes, a solar marker for sacred ceremonies. The plateau was designed to harmonize Earth with the cosmos, a sacred landscape where heaven and earth meet. As the first stars appear, the true purpose of this place comes alive. The pyramids are in silent conversation with the sky, anchoring the pharaoh's soul to eternity. The priests were not just observers, but participants in this cosmic dialogue. The Giza Plateau is a stage for the grandest drama, the triumph of life over death. These monuments belong to all humanity, a legacy of endurance and vision. The pyramids of Giza, last of the seven wonders, have survived for millennia. Their construction required astonishing knowledge and organization. They challenge our modern arrogance, reminding us of ancient wisdom. The pyramids inspire awe, drawing millions from around the world. They are a bridge across cultures and time, connecting us to our shared past. Ultimately, they are guardians, keepers of secrets, memory, and the idea of eternity. In a changing world, their silent presence is deeply inspiring. The pyramids teach us about legacy, endurance, and the power of human imagination. As twilight fades and the desert embraces darkness, wonder remains. The Giza Plateau under the stars is a place of infinite mystery. The monuments are dark shapes beneath a sky glittering with ancient light. For every question answered, new mysteries arise. The greatest secrets of Giza are not just physical, but philosophical. The pyramids and Sphinx challenge us to keep searching and imagining. They remind us that some things are bigger than ourselves. To stand here is to feel small, yet part of a story stretching to the dawn of civilization. The guardians of the sands continue their eternal vigil, connecting us to the eternal. The magic of Giza is not just in its beauty, but in its power to inspire awe and wonder that endures.